Hey, so what's going on, guys? I told you guys that I would post up exactly which gimbal I went with and why I chose what I chose. So between the two, the Mini, the RS4 Mini and the RS4, the regular one, I ended up going with the RS4. I felt like that was the better gimbal that was going to suit all my needs that I wanted to dabble into. Again, not to say that the RS4 Mini wasn't a great gimbal. I believe it was a great gimbal, especially for the solo content creators. If you're running an A6700 or something similar, a phone, even like I said, my A7 IV, the capacity for the Mini is 4.5 pounds. This was just coming in at 4 pounds without the shotgun mic and anything attached to it. But I just felt like I was going to be pushing close to the max load on that, so I decided to go with the regular RS4, which I love, by the way. One of the things that somebody commented on the last video was about the car track that one of the YouTube users, I can't remember the name, but one of the comments was, you know, can I confirm whether the car track system would work with the RS4 and my Sony? Now, maybe it does. I've tried every setting. Again, I'm new at this, so it may work. I just don't know if I'm doing something incorrectly. So if you guys know of any YouTube videos, please post them in the comments, and I'll check that out and I'll try to set it up and confirm whether that does work or doesn't work. I know that Lumix has a tracking way of doing it as well with the RS4. I believe that's proprietary only to Lumix. I tried to mess with some of the settings on the RS4 with the Sony a7 IV, and I couldn't get it to track without the tracking module. And like you guys know from my last video, I did purchase the tracking module, and I have to say I am a big fan of it. Again, I'm not a content creator. This is my second video now, but the little bit I've dabbled in it, the little bit I've tried to use it, I actually really enjoy using it, and it's actually pretty simple to use. I was having a little bit of trouble earlier. I tried shooting this video like 5 minutes ago. What is happening is my Bluetooth was connected to my A6700, so when I was putting up the gesture to record, it was actually shutting off my A6700. So just keep that in mind. If you're running two different cameras and you have both cameras set up for the gimbal, just make sure that you set up the right camera for the gimbal in the Bluetooth connection, because I was trying to run my A7 IV, and every time I put up my fingers to start the record, it would shut off and put my camera in standby for the A6700. After troubleshooting it, I've realized that that's what's happening. It was communicating with this camera instead of with the camera that's on the gimbal. So just keep that in mind if you set up two cameras or three cameras on the same gimbal, that you connect to the right camera, especially if you're running all three or two at the same time. If you're just running the one camera, I don't believe that you should have any connection problems or issues like that. But I'll show you real quick. I know other people have been posting how the module works. It connects great. It's you know, plug and play. It requires a quick update, and for 69 bucks, I think it's worth the investment, even if you're not a solo creator, just to have it in your bag. It takes up almost no space. It doesn't have to be on the gimbal. You know, the way it comes off, there's a quick lever that comes off on it, and you pull it right out. And you can actually keep the mounting bracket on if you wanted to. If you wanted to keep the mounting bracket on, you could just plug it into the back USB. Goes right into the gimbal and then locks in place so you don't accidentally knock it off, which I think is a pretty cool feature. So you can just keep the gimbal that way with it on, and then keep this in your pack or whatever carrying case you have, and then when you want to go ahead and use it, it just clicks right into place. I like the way it works. It seems to work great. I'll give it another shot. Like I said earlier, when I was trying to do it and give you guys a demonstration, it was giving me some issues because I was connected to that one. But if you want to track, I have it, the gesture to just hold your hand up. And one thing I did notice is with all this sunlight that we're having now, finally we're getting some warm weather out here, it's kind of hard to see the green rim around that. So I could barely see it, so I know that it's tracking me now. But earlier when the sun was really out, it was hard for me to see it. And then if I wanted to record, I have it to gesture for the OK symbol. So now that I hit the OK, I believe it's recording. Yep, I just heard the click noise for the record. I barely saw it flashing, so just keep that in mind. But I'm recording and tracking now, and it seems to do a fairly good job. So if, like I said, if you're one of those solo content creators, this is great. If you're doing a DIY video, I think it's a great investment. Again, I think it's 69 bucks. Works with the RS4, the RS4 Pro. I'm not sure about the RS3, but I know it works with these two bigger systems, and of course the Mini comes with it, so which is one of the big selling points on the Mini, that it comes with that module, but it works great with this. And again, if I wanted just to stop the recording, I give it the OK gesture. I can barely see it flashing. I believe it did shut off. Yep, it's off, and I'm still tracking. which is, yeah, it's tracking me pretty well. Like, it's not losing me. I mean, I have it set to medium pace, I believe, or might be slow, I'm not sure, but there's 3 settings, slow, medium, and fast. And so far, I have no complaints. So just wanted to keep you posted on that. There was another question that I was asked about the Ulanzi quick release. I put that in the one of the comments, and I believe that Ulanzi just came out with the RS4 Mini quick disconnect for anyone who has the RS4 Mini and runs Ulanzi equipment plates. They have the quick disconnect on it now. So just wanted to keep you posted on what I what did I end up keeping. I sent the other 2 back. Hopefully they get them soon, so they don't charge my credit card. But if you guys have any other questions, just post them in the comments. I'll be happy to check something out, try it out, see if it works. Again, for that car tracking, it could be that I'm doing something wrong. I just couldn't figure it out as of yet. I'm gonna keep messing with this thing, and if I get any updates on that, I'll definitely post them up and let you guys know. All right, till next time.